Let's read Patty Jones' diary from 1963. Absolutely no names have been changed to protect anyone. January 1st. Well, today starts a whole new year. I have a whole year and lifetime to better myself and be more as God would have me to be. I only hope I will fulfill this desire. My second wish for the new year is that I would find a boyfriend. Preferably one who will be a good friend, lots of fun, and a male companion. We all know what that means. I have dreams of falling in love, but I know that will have to wait until later. Poor Patty. On January 2nd, Patty has now gone back to school and she's having a hard time adjusting after the holidays. Aren't we all? This afternoon, I went to the orthodontist, Dr. Upshaw, and he said I'll get my braces off time after next, January 3rd. It seems like I'm always in a low mood on Thursday nights and Sunday nights. Tonight, I watched Dr. Kildare on TV. He fell in love with a really pretty girl intern. Oh, he's so handsome. If only I had a boyfriend like that. Or any boyfriend at all. You can't make this stuff up. This is the weekend from January 4th to 6th. Trigger warning, it gets a little deep. Mama and Granddaddy came in around 4 p.m. They're going on to Chattanooga to see Mia. Mia has been real sick with pneumonia and a stroke. We're afraid she won't live too much longer. It just won't be right at all without Mia here. She's one of the sweetest, finest, most wonderful persons I know. Sometimes we get real in the diary. Saturday, January 5th. Today I was going to get so much done, but I hardly did anything. Then she talks about algebra and studying for exams. And she keeps talking about it on Sunday. All afternoon I've been studying algebra, science, and reading my library book. It didn't even go to choir, and I still had so much more to read that I didn't go to fellowship either. I wanted to go, but when I got home and started reading, I didn't feel so bad. Now I only have 33 pages more to read, but I didn't start on exams on my science project. Oh well, you can't do everything. Pause to enjoy. You're welcome. Let's read Patty Jones' diary from 1963. Monday, January 7th. I was going to come home first thing and start studying, but then Mommy needed to go to Barfeld's for some groceries. And we went over to the drugstore to get some bleach and toner for my hair. So we didn't get home until around 4 o'clock. Then, since Mama and Granddaddy were back, I talked to them. And then finally finished my library book. This girl is a vibe. Let's invade Patty Jones' privacy by reading her diary from 1963. She deserves it. January 8th. Today I really did nothing but waste time and goof off. Mommy wanted me to go out to Lenox to exchange a wallet I had gotten for her. Then when I got home, I goofed around. Tonight, I helped Daddy move mattresses and beds around. He and Mommy got a new bed, and Mommy worked on my hair, bleach, and toner. Let's see how Patty Jones finished out her week by reading from her diary. Wednesday, January 9th. Well, tomorrow exams begin. I really have been studying a lot, especially French. That's the only exam I have tomorrow since I have typing, and I started studying at 3:15 and studied until Daddy brought my dinner home from church. I should probably explain. This is 1963. So they didn't have iPhones yet, just Blackberries. So you had to really learn how to type. So you'd have little typing classes and you would have to study and learn how to type properly on a QWERTY keyboard. Thursday, January 10th, I've been studying so hard. I've just got to do good on my algebra and English exams. And then she talks about all the studying she did. Friday, January 11th, I feel so free. It's so good to have French and English and algebra exams over with and to be out for the weekend. I probably won't even feel this free when all my exams are over. Tonight, Tommy and Janet spent the night out, and I was going to be home all by myself. So Mommy and Daddy said no fucking way and took me out to a restaurant with them. It was a real nice evening. I think it's going to get good this weekend. Let's read Patty Jones' diary from 1963 where she finally mentions a boy. Saturday, January 12th. This morning I went bowling at Lenox Square with Barbara Montgomery, a real sweet girl in my gym class. She's so nice and a lot of fun too, but she's moving back to Tulsa, Oklahoma next week. It's such a shame. Sunday, January 13th. I'm in a real good mood tonight. Even though I have science and phys ed exams tomorrow. How do you get an exam in phys ed? After training and snack time, about 15 of the intermediate went over to Mr. Cook's house for... Why are they going to Mr. Cook's house? To discuss plans for another play. We had so much fun. First we read in the script, then we decided who would be best for what part. I got a part, even if it is the shortest one. I am the bridegroom's mother, and I have to kiss Wade. It's about to get real. Let's read a couple more days from Patty Jones' diary from 1963. January 14th and 15th were not good days. Well, exams are through now, and strangely enough, I don't feel especially relieved. And next week we start on Ivanhoe. I'll never get a chance to work on my science project. I can't. It's just that was it. Tuesday, January 15th. Nothing very unusual happened today. Understatement. School was usual. Mrs. Dempsey wanted me to babysit tonight, but Mommy and Daddy wanted me and Janet. I did my homework. I didn't have much. I got a lot of things cleared out, which makes me feel good. I wonder what I made on my French exam. She still hasn't graded them. Tomorrow she meets a boy. We're reading Patty Jones' Diary from 1963, and I jumped the gun a little bit last video. She doesn't meet a boy, she just talks about meeting a boy. Wednesday, January 16th. Tonight I went to the church supper, and I always enjoy it, partly because I like everybody there, and that's practically my only association with boys. Luke was in a good mood. I wonder why. Because he's going with Jean Domini and likes her a lot. Oh, that's why. Going with is a euphemism for dating. And Lecky was kind of snobby as usual. I don't know what that name is. It's right there. Oh well, at least it's an association with boys. Thursday, January 17th. We got our report cards today. I made B's in French again. I just keep on making B's and I can't seem to be able to make A's in there this year. It makes me so mad. Tonight, I stayed with the Dempseys. They were real good and I enjoyed doing it. Read it for yourself. Friday, January 18th. This morning, Carol, Christy, Marilyn, and I went bowling out on Lenox. Then we went to the Pancake House for lunch and that was a lot of fun. This is pretty typical stuff. But on Saturday, January 19th, I went to the office with Daddy so I could practice my typing. Because how else are you going to practice it? Then the family went bowling, and when we got home, I had to fix supper for Tommy, Janet, and me because my parents are terrible and don't care about me at all. Tonight, I watched the movie on TV, so I didn't get nearly all the homework done I had planned to. For many of us, you would watch the movie on Saturday night because you only had 3 channels of that. And there was only one movie on every Saturday, and everyone in the world watched it. It was a different time. Tonight at church, I started getting real blue. The programs are all about dating and all, and Wade and Kara were holding hands in church. Those motherfuckers. And I wanted a boyfriend so bad. But at snack time, we all laughed and had a good time, so I wasn't in a low mood for long. I'm living my best life with her. Monday, January 21st. She did English, she got homework, somebody called her.
Mrs. Armstrong called at about 5:45 and wanted me to babysit at 6:30. So after we ate there and I cleaned up the kitchen, I got the kids in bed and it was at least 8:45 and then I worked on science for only like 20 minutes.
Whatever, Patty. Tuesday, January 22nd. This afternoon I really goofed off. I practiced piano and then I just wandered around the house doing one thing and another. Tonight I got together a few facts about Mrs. Clare and I did my French. Then on Wednesday, January 23rd, this afternoon we had GAs and we talked about going to a GA house party at Lock and Eagle on March 22nd and 23rd. I don't know what a GA is. I think it'll be a lot of fun, but it means I won't be able to get in my license on Saturday. That's my birthday. Oh well, I've waited that long, so one more week won't hurt. So I'm pretty sure she started this when she was 15. And yes, the boy stuff gets dramatic. Despite the Barbie diary. It's about to get interesting. Thursday, January 24th, she just complains about all the stuff she has to do, but she's not going to worry about it because she's going to a church retreat tomorrow. Friday, January 25th. We're really having fun on the retreat. We got here about 5 o'clock and made our beds. I'm in the room with all the 9th grade and up girls. During dinner, I enjoyed chatting with Ronnie Cook during dinner. He's so nice. I wish he would ask me to a school dance, even though I am a little taller than he is. Some men like that. Tonight, we've been sitting up on the top bunks telling dirty jokes. Most of them I caught on, but when I didn't, Francis picked on me. We need to find this Francis and teach him a lesson. Patty Jones went on a church retreat in 1963, so let's read all about it in her diary. Saturday, January 26th. This morning during the recreation period, Carol Smite, Kay Broswell, Kay Lawrence, Sylvia Looney, Francis Bramlett, and I went on a long hike together through the woods. What does it mean when girls go on a long hike together through the woods? I know what it means when gay boys do it. We finally came to a road, but after walking it a ways, we decided to go back. When we were coming down a steep hill, I slipped and went sliding down, ripping a big tear in my good slacks. I thought she hurt herself. But we really have had a lot of fun together. Sunday, January 27th, a boy whose family joined our church not too long ago, Linford Bentley. That is a name. That is a name. Went on the retreat and is in the choir, so he sang too when we sang this morning. He's real nice and even a little taller than me, and he's in the 10th grade at Dykes, I think. That's what she wrote. But I know he could never like me because he talks and jokes with Sally and Frances and some of those other girls. Sally and Frances, I don't like you. Monday, January 28th. This afternoon, I went to the orthodontist, and Dr. Upshai told me that I will get my braces off February 25th. I can't wait. I will have a retainer for a while, but that won't be as bad as these that I have on now. I was going to surprise everyone, but I'm going to have to get out of school at 11:30, so they'll probably find out. Yay. Invading Patty Jones' privacy by reading her diary from 1963. Tuesday, January 29th. This afternoon, I went to Tallulah Falls Club meeting. It was real nice. We met in the library after 6th period and had refreshments. I want to have refreshments. Then a young man, who is the youth director at Northside Methodist Church, spoke to us. In English, we're studying Ivanhoe now. The story is pretty good, but we have to answer questions on every chapter, and that's murder. I can't. Murder. We elected a new council on the retreat. Gail G., K.L., Sally D., John Harper, Carol Smith, Mary Ann D., and Lynn Dillard. She said that they decided to completely reorganize the training union. I think that's a good idea because it gets so dull just doing the same thing every Sunday night. Thursday, January 31st, I've really had a busy schedule this afternoon. I came right home from music and practiced piano for an hour and studied for about 15 minutes. Then we rushed up to the church to get our choir robes for the festival tonight. From music, Daddy took Tommy and me to get some supper and from Morningside Church. The festival wasn't over until 10 p.m. This is very exciting stuff. Our choir got a superior rating. This was really a surprise because we only had one boy and made several mistakes. Let me tell you, going to a music festival and getting a superior rating is a big deal. A very big deal.